My name is Insane David. I'm back with another episode of Danganronpa. Trigger Happy Havoc. And this is officially the longest goddamn series on the channel. I know we've made it. It took a full year to dethrone. Wait a minute. I need to go back to the hotel. It took a full year to dethrone the previous champ of Kingdom Hearts 2, which was crazy. The gate's open. We can finally check out the second floor of the dorms, which means I have to do it. Oh Jesus, this is the second floor of dorms. It looks like some ancient ruins. Oh no, it's more like a battlefield, like a bomb blew up here or something. Jesus. We can probably go through all the... Holy shit. That is a bloody bed. The bed is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even a bed anymore. It's just garbage. We can still get Monokuma coins! Nah! Open the door just cracked and immediately closed it again. There wasn't even a hint of bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. That's terrifying. Oh no. Oh no. This is the girls' bathroom. Even in a place like this, I can't bring myself to go in. But what if everything we've ever... What the fuck is this? What if everything we ever needed was in this room? Makoto? Oh. This room is filled with lockers. It must have been Hope's Peak Academy who came before us. The class before us must have had these lockers. Look at these lockers already broken. I can't imagine trying a way to get in this spot open, so I'm not even gonna try. There's a metal plate mounted to the locker. There's no way to get it open. I really want to know where to get in, but there's no way. I can imagine. Okay. It's one good locker. I wonder if I can open this locker. Nope, locked. There's a card reader installed on the door. This must be how you open the locker. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers for the locker in the second floor of the room. And you have to use your handbook to open it up. So let's just give it a try. I use my handbook, then it goes to read, and then... No luck. Maybe only the lockers only can open it, which means none of us can do it. Gonna just go through all this. No, but I'm trying to finish the game in this next recording session. If I'm honest, I'm just trying to like get through it. Okay. So none of those are here doing anything. Anyone else keep expecting the voices of the damned to come out? What's in you? This room doesn't feel like a student's room. It's more of an adult atmosphere.
Correct.
Ah, shit. It's the headmaster's private room. Get her go.
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check out one more time. Huh? A regret? There's a PC on the desk. It must belong to the headmaster.
It would seem.
Whoever used this flash looks like they were interested in the ultimate despair. The PC still has some search results left on it. Then we might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair.
However,
There's not much though. Nothing we already
in
know.
other words,
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. The group is responsible for the tragedy which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people. Those driving force comes from despair.
however,
That's all there is. Not much to to it, is there?
Whew.
But I guess the best he could do as a complete Kirigiri failure. But any information on the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on. I see. That's a good outlook to have. That's creepy. The ultimate despair has been added to the truthful sections of your notebook. This looks like a door.
So...
There's a gap there, but not just a normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming through. A breeze?
Indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. An open space, does that mean... You mean like a hidden room? I think I might know how to open it. Well, come on, girl, let's open it. You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
Very easy trick. So yeah, so easy, I'm not sure how you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on the PC that I think controls it. And so the right password and the door should open up right up.
However...
But I don't have a clue what that password might be. All we know is that it's probably made up of letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there. Right, that's not nearly enough to go on.
It's true.
I looked through all his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I have any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password. When I think about how much time I wasted on this. Jeez. So there's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she means by regret. I think we assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. But maybe for her, there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kiriko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. Wait, there might be a chance. The password could be something Kiriko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
Huh? Oh, sorry, I was just thinking about what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. But after the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he might use her name as a password, knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it, just to be sure?
Well?
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want. I don't care. I'm not angry. It's fine. Really. Oh, okay. You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kiriko's name. But if it's not that, that might just hurt Kiriko even more.
Hey.
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself and then turned myself to face the monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed in her full name, Kiriko Kirigi. My hands were tense, slightly trembling as I finished typing it in. Beep. What? That did it? Kiriko, it worked.
Why?
Damn. Kiriko. Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kiriko? This might have been a bad mistake. Oh, I do not want to open that. Is that Taka? Hey, Kiriko. I may as well not even have been in the room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. Present. Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. I'm gonna get to that in a second. What is this photo? I bet she got the suspicious present before I... Come on. There's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of bad vibe from it. I mean, it's not like we can't open it. Wait, okay?
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto. Why? You think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably. Huh?
It would seem...
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Are you saying that it's gonna make something that I want to scream? Okay, I guess I'm gonna open it. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath, then took off the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside and... Kiriko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. fuck? What was in the box? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful, colorful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined? Kiriko imagined. Kiriko told you. Kiriko told you not to scream. Guess what you did? You didn't listen to Kiriko.
I see.
Just as I thought. Huh? What was in the box? It was all wrapped up on nice. I would have never imagined what was inside. Human bones? Just as you thought, how could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones! Well, it's not like I was thinking of bones specifically. I just have a feeling it would be his body. That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box. Put your dick in a box. My father. Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box? Those bones. That body. That's my father. Or at least, what's left of him. What? Are you serious? This is Kiriko's dad? Nice to meet you. I thought about banging your daughter for a little bit. It's weird. The same man she's been searching for? What? Hold on. How can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the mastermind is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. It's a very polarizing approach, I know. But okay, enough puns. Oh. Anyway, here's a hint! I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 students. And the only person taking a single step inside Hope Speaking Academy since the killing game began are those 16 students. Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably in the school, but the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game are 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume.
In other words...
And most likely my father was in the school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. As Kiriko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Oh no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it like it was just a thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong, which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kiriko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties, but was that all there was to it? I gave up some of that pride. In order to Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I didn't know it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Hidden room present has been added to the truth bullet sections of your handbook. The filing cabinet seems like some kind of place you'd find a clue. I looked closer, but I don't think Kiriko would like some stranger like me touching on dad's stuff.
Hey.
It's fine. Check whatever you want. Are you sure? Okay then. I went through each door one by one, starting from the top, but all I found were piles and piles of unrelated documents. He was pretty dedicated to his job, huh?
Well?
It's just because he didn't have anything else. He could have inherited our family business, our legacy. Instead, he left it all behind.
Now, if
we couldn't even handle a job like this, he would have been much more of a failure. I'm sure he couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate. This picture. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, is this a picture of... Hey, Kiriko.
Why would you?
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past, and yet... To now find something like this. So what do you expect me to do now? And I was right. It was a picture of Kiriko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared for her.
Why?
I wanted to face him and tell him myself, to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason why I came here, and now he's abandoning me again. At this time, even still the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Kiriko. Photo of Kiriko and Headmaster has been added to the Truth Blurred section of your notebook. That was added? Really? Really? The Headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it, but I really don't want to touch Kiriko's that stuff without permission.
Hey.
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure? Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't. But, okay, then if you don't mind. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents, but in the last drawer... Huh, what's this? It's an e-handbook, right? And it has a label that says in case of emergency. I found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
In other words...
A handbook with no limitations, given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what this is. I think you're probably right. It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? Huh? But Kiriko. I don't need it. And if you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? Headmaster's e-handbook has been added to the Truth Blurred sections of your handbook.
Hey.
This is Makoto. Huh? Can I ask you a favor? A favor? What is it?
So...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you of this. And I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but...
Hey.
Could you leave? Huh?
Correct.
Just for a little while. I'd like to be alone for a little bit. Kiriko. Don't worry. I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little.
Just a second.
I need to get my emotions in order. You know, Kiriko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you've only connected by blood, not by heart and soul, but maybe the picture motivated him. Maybe the picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped he would see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. The picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, of what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right.
Anyway.
I'm sorry. Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Okay. I understand. Then I'll see you later. Is she really okay? It must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find out what happened to the headmaster. There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kiriko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. Okay, we already read this. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. Which means the mastermind sure identity. We already read all this. 15 of us met in the mail hall. Add Mokuro to the mix and get 16. Including me, only 6 of us are alive. And everyone else is dead. Oh, look at this horror flashback. Even Mokuro. Even she's undeniably dead. So the only one still left alive are me. Baika. Hiro. Toko. Hina. And Kiriko. Only those 6 people are still alive. And there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. Another chill. I can't imagine a student saying it. It must have been the headmasters. But I think we can... We're just scooping up more coins. Okay. So we found everything in there. I wonder if we can use the handbook now to to go through some of these lockers. Okay. There we go. What about the emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's hidden room? Okay, let's give it one more try. Nope, nothing. I don't see anything could be a clue. All those are busted. This one isn't. Those two have been checked. That one's busted to shit. This one isn't. Ooh. This thing is practically empty. There's just one thing. Some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure who it is. But there's something written inside. It could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I better take a look. It looks like a girl's handwriting. All the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? Flipping through the pocketbook, my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar there, words I'd heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here into a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster, my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster. And their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation of a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was, because I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kiriko. It couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kiriko, what was it doing inside this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she just said. She says she hasn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that proved me wrong with this whole thing. But when I reached the last page, the question marks was still spinning in my mind. It just started to spin that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. Oh, that's terrifying. What's this? What does this mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. Now, I doubt this one's gonna have anything, but even so. I wanna check them. Oh, it's Hiro's locker. This locker is totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to has organization problems in every part of their life. This is a crystal ball. Huh? Crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he would ever use this locker. It's just not possible. There's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks scattered up in no particular order. There's dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act casual and natural as possible, I picked up one of the notebooks I saw, but the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had Yasuhiro Hakoge. What? There's no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written Yasuhiro Hagakure. Is this our Yasuhiro? The notebook contained a large number of notes from a variety of classes, which would mean he attended classes here? No, that can't be possible. I mean, he came to school at the same time as the rest of us. And we were all sucked into this evil world. We never even had a chance to take it in classes. So what is this notebook? That notebook was added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Take a playing card on the tarot cards, but wait. Only use it for selling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right? Okay. But the more I see, the less sense it makes. Because these lockers, I mean, they belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the locker that look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro. A pocketbook that seems that it belongs to Kiriko. There has to be some kind of explanation. But if I have to find that out, I have to keep the investigation forward. And I have to believe in everyone. I'm glad I went in there. I didn't think it would have mattered going in there, but I was wrong. It did. It mattered a lot. Okay, I did go in here. I thought I did, but I wasn't entirely sure. So, okay. So we're good here. That was a lot. We got through a lot in there. Is it weird to think that having the ultimate handbook, I should be able to just walk on out of here? Not here. I always make this mistake, don't I? I always forget the stairs like right next to each other on the second floor. That was heavy though. So what did we discover so far? We discovered at some point we actually did go to class. We actually were all healed. We also discovered that at some... Okay, this is where we need to find more shit. But you know, I think I'm going to do that in the next episode of Story Time. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys after this room opens up. Next time. Bye-bye.